Hello, Wave Country. I'm John Ramsey, and welcome to the Wednesday edition of Wave 3 Listens Live. We're coming to you live and on location at the Physicians Center for Beauty. It's located in the Shelbyville Road Plaza. It is appropriately beautiful. It is serene, and I'm now joined by my co-host today, who is the dual-trained plastic surgeon, Dr. Sean McGuire. Dr. McGuire, thanks for having us in once again.
We love having you. Thanks for coming. We're going to be talking about some really interesting things today and demonstrating a couple of different procedures as well. We've got a lot of exciting things going on. This is kind of, as school has started now, we're fully into the school season. Parents have more time for themselves, and we're starting to see more people come in for various procedures. We've got a couple of new things that we're excited to talk about today, and also demonstrations. So thanks for coming in.
I appreciate that, Doctor. And when we come here, usually we'll talk about upcoming events that maybe it's a family reunion, perhaps you're getting ready for the holidays, derby time. We talk about, looking your very best derby time. I was thinking, Dr. McGuire, Halloween's right around the corner, and I was looking in the mirror and it kind of scared myself. So it's kind of the anti-Halloween place to go, which is the Physician Center for Beauty. If you want to look beautiful and not scare everyone like I'm doing here lately, then the Physician Center for Beauty is the place to go. Okay, Dr. McGuire, let's talk about what we're going to focus on today. There's many services offered here, but we always like to have a specific focus and educate people, because education is key.
Yeah, we're a full-scale medical practice and plastic surgery practice, medical spa, and so we're going to be talking about some of the things that we do on the spa side, and also some of the clinical things that I do here in the office. We've got a lot of specials and events coming up, so we're going to be talking about some of those exciting things that we have coming up. And then we'll be demonstrating CoolSculpting and talking about that a little bit. We've showed that on this program before. It's non-surgical treatment for problem areas of fat, particularly of the midsection, the tummy, and the love handles. And we'll be showing kind of how that works. I'll be talking a little bit about our bioidentical hormone replacement program. Actually, Marilyn Cannon, who's coordinating that for us, will be talking about that. And we're excited about that. We've been looking at doing it for quite a while. We had done it in the past, and now we're seeing a lot of patients for hormone replacement. So we're very excited about that. And then I'm going to be demonstrating a procedure using Restylane for lip augmentation, and that'll be towards the end of the show.
And that's why I like coming out here to the Physician Center for Beauty live and on location, because you're going to actually see some of these procedures. Dr. McGuire he has an earpiece like I do, so if you'd like to call with any questions, 571-5263. And so a little bit later on, a little lip service from Dr. McGuire. It's the best I can do there. Also, he mentioned CoolSculpting, and you probably heard a lot about it. You think you might be a candidate. You're going to see it in action in one of the procedure rooms here at the Physician Center for Beauty. We're now going to ask Marilyn Cannon to step in, who is a skincare expert at the Physician Center for Beauty. And Dr. McGuire, you mentioned these specials and some of the educational opportunities that you have here. These fill up very quickly. So if you have any questions, if you want to take advantage of specials, you should really call, and Marilyn Cannon will have more details. But we appreciate you doing that, because again, it's all about education.
Yeah, we think education is important for our patients. A lot of times people hear about things, they don't really know much about it. There's a lot of stuff out in the media. Some of it's good information, some of it's not great information, especially when things are on the internet. You really don't know what to believe. So we like to educate people so that they can make an informed choice.
All right, Marilyn Cannon steps in here, and Marilyn's going to go over some of the specials. Again, call that number. They do fill up rather quickly, and these specials are limited time only at the Physician Center for Beauty. Marilyn, welcome back to the show.
Well, thank you.
All right, specials and events. It's all yours, Marilyn.
Well, we've got a lot of them.
There we go. Let's do it.
As Dr. McGuire mentioned earlier, CoolSculpting, one of our most popular non-surgical devices for permanently reducing body fat in those stubborn areas that are resistant to diet and exercise. We're offering $100 off a single cycle, and we'll be talking about this a little bit more later in the show, so I'll explain that in more detail. Microneedling special. This is one of our most popular treatments for restoring the skin. It works on hyperpigmentation, lines and wrinkles, texture, pore size. It's a great way to rejuvenate the skin after a summer's worth of sun exposure. $100 off a package of 3 treatments.
That's a good deal.
Great, yes, it is, and it's one of our most popular procedures. Also, Jane Iredale is our mineral makeup line. Wonderful makeup line. It's pure. It's a medical grade. It has a unique it's called a magic mitt. A magic mitt is basically a way to cleanse the skin without soap or cleansers. So it's a mitt that you actually just put a little water on it, and it completely eradicates the makeup and anything and debris and dirt off the face easily and quickly and safely. So that we're offering that. You purchase that and you get a free gift from Jane Ardell. A Bajie gift with purchase. This is a great opportunity. If you're thinking about I know. And
nice.
This is a great gift, by the way. It's a gift valued at $245. You have a choice of 2 options. When you purchase $400 or more in a Bajie skincare system, then you're going to have your choice of one of those 2 gifts. If you're interested in a Bajie is a leading medical-grade skincare line that's been around for a long time. It's fantastic for restoring the skin back to a youthful glow. Works on lines, wrinkles, texture, pore size, hyperpigmentation, melasma. If you're interested in it, call in, schedule a complimentary consultation with me, and we'll kind of establish whether it's a good treatment for you, and then go from there.
All right, and the last special, today we're going to see a demonstration, Restylane, right?
Oh, yeah. Restylane is a dermal filler. Dermal fillers are used to restore volume to the face and also to lips, and we can actually give your face a lift without surgery with dermal fillers. And they're safe, they're effective. We've got in this Restylane line, there's there's quite a diverse variety of it, so we can treat different areas and different issues with that. But if you're interested in that, we're offering a great opportunity to purchase dermal fillers. $100 off the first syringe, $200 off each additional syringe after the first one. So if you're already a Restylane fan, go online to our online store and purchase whatever you want. If you think you're going to need multiple syringes over the course of the next year or so, go ahead and put them on your account, and we'll use them when you need them.
All right. Go online if you would, and once again, make those appointments rather quickly. It does fill up. We've had folks call in and say, I wish I could take advantage. It is for a limited time only. Again, the Physician Center for Beauty, we're going to go back to the procedure room. We'll see CoolSculpting today. We'll see Restylane today. And we're going to talk about Bio-T, right?
Yes.
All of that
absolutely.
coming up. We are live and on location. She's Marilyn Cannon. I'm John Ramsey. We shall return on Wave 3 Listens Live.
We're going to take you out on the roadways and show you, put you behind the wheel.
Expect more.
When we arrived on the scene, I'll show you what we found.
Right now.
About to see it ramp up.
Wave 3 News Sunrise.
Wave 3 News Sunrise.
No surprises when it comes to the weather or traffic.
Live in Storm Tracker and I-65 northbound.
Everything you expect in the morning.
And a whole lot more right now.
3-car crash. That's the Waterson right now.
See it live with meteorologist Brian Good, Lauren Jones, John Bowl. Wave 3 News Sunrise.
My philosophy on plastic surgery is always to keep things subtle and natural looking. Body contouring surgery can enhance a woman's self-confidence so that she looks as good as she feels. I'm Dr. Sean McGuire of Physicians Center for Beauty.
Welcome back, Physician Center for Beauty. Once again, I am joined by Marilyn Cannon, skincare expert. And Marilyn, I think the focus has always been here, aesthetic beauty, but you're expanding just a little bit. But I think they go hand in hand, and it makes perfect sense. If you look younger, why not feel younger, right?
You got that right. Yes, we recognize, as you know, for 12 years, we've been the experts in aesthetic services and non-surgical procedures, as well as surgery, overseen by Dr. Sean McGuire, who's a wonderful plastic surgeon. So we've helped people look younger with our procedures, but we also recognize that aging well as feeling well as we age and looking younger has a lot to do with with hormone optimization. You know, as we age, we start to lose hormone production at the rate of 3 to 10% after age 30, and then by the time we reach our 40s, 50s, and 60s, we're pretty much in menopause and andropause, where we are greatly deprived of hormones. We start to feel lousy. You know, and most, when we go to our doctor and we say, "Oh gosh, we feel lousy, doctor," we might get a prescription to treat a symptom of feeling lousy, but it's not really getting to the root cause of why we feel lousy in the first place. So what we're talking about is hormones. Hormones are chemicals that are made by the glands in the body: the testicles, the ovaries, the thyroid, and these are the ones that we address specifically. But they basically control all the actions of every other hormone in the body. The 37, not hormone, I mean every other cell in the body, 37 trillion of them, in fact. So when our hormones are optimized, then our cells are optimized, and therefore we can enjoy feeling better, having better quality of life, outstanding quality of life as well as disease prevention when we optimize the hormones in a natural way. So the hormones we're talking about are estrogen, testosterone, thyroid hormones, and progesterone. Estrogen is an amazing hormone that protects our skin and keeps us looking younger. It also protects us against Alzheimer's, dementia, cardiovascular disease. It's also the hormones that are responsible for helping us shed excess belly fat. Men and women both have this hormone. Of course, women have more of it. Testosterone is a hormone that's both present in both men and women. It protects us against Alzheimer's, dementia, cardiovascular disease, diabetes. It's our bone-building hormone. So if you're suffering from osteopenia or osteoporosis, when we restore your testosterone levels, we're able to restore your bone growth and restore that in a healthy manner as opposed to synthetic methods. Progesterone is another hormone that we look at. Not all women will receive this, but it's one that protects against disease as well as aids in calming us and helping us to sleep better. We look at the thyroid extensively. You know, the thyroid is a really important gland in the body. It's responsible for metabolism. We look at that. We make sure you're optimized in the thyroid gland. The thyroid gland is optimized, and if we need to, we treat that naturally. So.
I'm curious, though, with BioT, you use hormone pellets.
Yes.
Why is that the choice?
Well, pellet therapy has been around since 1939. We are partnered with BioT Medical, which is the experts and leaders in bioidentical or natural hormone replacement therapy in pellet form. But pellets have been safely and effectively utilized since 1939. It's a plant-based substance. It exactly matches our own human hormones at the molecular level. So that means when we insert a pellet, it's inserted painlessly underneath the surface of the skin. The pellet releases the hormones directly into the bloodstream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for several months at a time. So we insert it. You don't have to think about it. We are relieving symptoms of andropause and menopause, so you're feeling better, you're looking younger, we're actually protecting you against age-related disease. There's no other hormone therapy that gives you that protection like the pellet therapy. And the pellets with BioT Medical, and there's other pellets out there, and we've used them in the past. You know, we typically would get them from compounding pharmacies, but the dosing was not accurate, so we really couldn't count on the consistency or the accuracy of the dosing. With BioT Medical, the pellets are actually FDA approved, and the process of the production of the pellet is FDA monitored. So we are ensured that the pellet is accurate dosing for each individual that participates in the program, and it's pure.
Yep. So what makes sense to me is safe and effective. That's the bottom line. So with about a minute left, if you would, Marilyn, for those who are watching and saying, am I a candidate for BioT therapy, what are some of the red flags?
Usually is feeling fatigued, low energy, sexual dysfunction, low libido, weight gain, particularly around the middle, hot flashes, night sweats, just feeling lousy in general, but you're not quite sure why. Pains in the joints, difficulty sleeping, and it's really men and women both. And so this typically, we start to feel lousy, when we start to hit the premenopausal and like the perimenopausal stage and the andropause for men. So both men and women will suffer hormone deprivation as we age. And so if you're starting to feel lousy and you don't know why and nothing's helping you, then this might be the right therapy for you. So come in, see me. I'll give you an education on it. We'll look at your symptoms. I'll help you decide whether this is the right therapy for you. And I just want everyone to know that this is a safe and effective therapy that's been around for decades. And if you're going to choose hormone therapy, this is the right type. It's the right hormone. It's the right delivery system. It's the right dosing because it's customizable. It is a prescription that meets each individual's needs.
And from what I understand, if you mention Wave 3, you're going to waive that consultation fee?
Yes, we are.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll waive the $99 consultation
fee.
Yes. And just call in, schedule a session with me, and then if you choose to go forward, we'll send you into our lab to get a extensive blood panel done, and that's how we determine your levels. Also, we'll do a symptom check, and then your next step from there will be to see our nurse practitioner, and we go from there.
All righty. All right. Coming up next now, you may be wanting to tighten up a little bit around the middle. Perhaps you have a problem area. CoolSculpting may be the answer. We're going to go to the procedure room and we'll watch Dr. McGuire do his thing. Again, we're coming to you from the Physician Center for Beauty, Shelby Borough Plaza's location. Give them a call. I hear the phone ringing. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens.
Don't lose your head over high car prices. Right now at the Kia stores, you can take home your new 2017 Kia Forte for only $11,990 or a new 2017 Kia Soul for just $129 per month. Plus, the Kia stores want your scary old trade, even if you owe $6,000, $8,000, $10,000 more than it's worth. Don't even wash it. And if you have a job bringing home $350 per week, we want to approve your credit. Only at the Kia stores. Visit kiastore.com.
The following message is brought to you by Mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. How did I get this disease? What are my treatment options? How will this affect my loved ones? You need answers, which is why we offer a free book written by medical professionals who have treated mesothelioma.
Call toll-free at 1-800-300-6815 or go to Mesobook.com.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Physician Center for Beauty. I'm live with Marilyn Cannon, and we're going to have a camera in the procedure room. We have a lot of questions about CoolSculpting. I think everyone has a problem area. You may stay in shape, you may eat correctly, but perhaps it's hereditary. You just can't seem to get rid of these fat pockets wherever they may be located. CoolSculpting may be the answer. So that's really what it is. Is it about problem areas with CoolSculpting, Marilyn?
Yeah, CoolSculpting is an excellent treatment to address those areas that are resistant to diet and exercise. You know, typically love handles, belly fat. It could be what we call bra fat, back fat.
Sure.
We can also treat back of the arms. We can sometimes treat the inner thigh area and sometimes the outer thigh area. But areas that you're doing everything you can do. You're near or at optimal weight, and then if you still have these resistant pockets of fat and you want to treat it, CoolSculpting is a great option for that. We've offered, and you're seeing it right now, and it's basically a painless treatment. The device uses a cooling technology that was devised by Harvard scientists, but the cooling technology does not cause any damage to the skin or any other organs in the body. It just freezes the fat to the point of apoptosis, which means it kills the fat cells, and then the body naturally eliminates those deceased fat cells through normal bodily processes. So your end result comes within about 3 months. But again, it's a permanent fat reduction. It works great. We've offered this service for well over 5 years. We've had great results with this. And it's a very popular treatment. People who have come in for maybe treat love handles, they come back and they do another area because they're so happy with the results.
Interesting. We had a call. Someone was wondering if they have some flex spending account,
yes,
and they have the money at the end of the year where they can use it in their discretion.
Yes.
Does that apply to your procedures
Absolutely.
here? Yes. Oh,
yes.
Good. Love to hear that. All right, so make appointment today. CoolSculpting once again. Let's talk a little bit about your CoolSculpting special, Marilyn.
Yes, so CoolSculpting, we're offering $100 off single cycle. That means usually it takes 2 cycles to treat the love handles, so that would be $100 off each cycle. So that would be $200 savings off treating the love handles.
I like the sound of that.
To give you an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a great opportunity. It's a great treatment, and we further discount the more cycles that you actually purchase, the better the price is going to be per cycle. So, including your discount. But you can purchase this online if you already know what you need. You can go online and purchase at our online store. Just go to our website, physiciancenterforbeauty.com. Click on online store, and you'll see our specials. And you can pre-purchase, and it'll be on your account, and then call in and schedule an appointment to have it done.
All right. In order of an importance here, I think, from the Physician Center for Beauty, it's first of all safety. And second of all, effectiveness. And you've had CoolSculpting here for quite some time, and I think there is a reason. It works.
Yes, it works. It works. As you know, we're results oriented. We're not going to offer anything that we don't believe in. We test the services and the products that we offer here, and if we don't believe in them, they're not going to be here. We won't offer them. So we are about creating long-term relationships with our patients and our clients. So if we offered things that didn't work, then you wouldn't come back. So,
there you go.
But so our goal is to create lifelong patients and clients that are happy with the services they receive here at Physician Center for Beauty.
All right, Marilyn. Before we go to break, we're showing some before and after pictures.
Yes.
If you see any of these before and you say, you know what, I'd like to look like the after, we certainly understand. I think we all have some problem areas. CoolSculpting is the answer, and again, they have a CoolSculpting special. You can save money. It is non-invasive. It is painless, but basically painless, right? They'll feel a little bit of a sensation.
Well, actually, it is painless. The machine that's been updated with new apparatuses, and I have to tell you, I had it done recently, and it is not uncomfortable at all. It's very, it's very relaxing to just lay there and let it do its thing. It's about a 35-minute treatment per area, and it's pretty quick and it's painless.
All right.
Yeah.
Coming up, we're going to head back into the procedure room here at the Physician Center for Beauty, and we're going to talk about Restylane. Now, Dr. McGuire is very particular about he is the man in the procedure room, so we're going to go back there and watch the master at work. Again, the Physician Center for Beauty. Call them today. Take advantage of events and specials. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens.
Many men and women are feeling tired, moody, having difficulty sleeping, gaining weight, and have no desire for intimacy or exercise.
You'll be happy to learn there's an exciting natural solution available, BioT. These symptoms can be caused by reduced levels of hormones that occur as we age.
BioT offers a natural solution for men and women to safely and accurately balance hormone levels using tiny cardio-activated pellets.
To learn more, call Physician Center for Beauty, 897-7546.
Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Have you ever gone to a big box store and waited forever for help? Ever called the phone company, the cable company, or the whatever company and been treated like a number? At Sam Aguiar Injury Lawyers, that doesn't happen here. We make sure you get the help you deserve. Because we don't want to be the biggest law firm in Louisville. We only want to be the best.
Hurt in a car? Call Sam Aguiar.
Back in 2005, I lost my mom to breast cancer. Through her diagnosis and her treatment, she was so positive. I want to pass on her positivity to others who are currently going through the disease through the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer campaign. Together, we can fund the research and the treatment necessary to beat this disease. Join us for Making Strides Against Breast Cancer this year on Saturday, October 28th at Waterfront Park. Please go to wave3.com and look under the Community tab.
Welcome back, Physician Center for Beauty. Again, we're in the procedure room. Dr. McGuire has joined me. And Dr. McGuire, I emphasize this, but for a reason. I think it's important for a man of your qualifications. You're very particular about who works back here. It's you.
Yeah, I do all the injections myself. I think that's important. I've been doing this for a long time now, about 15 years with the injectable treatments. As you know, when they came out 15 years ago or so, some of the dermal filler products like Restylane and Botox. That's about how long we've been doing it, and I do all of these myself. So I think that's important. I don't delegate it to a nurse or anybody else. I like doing it. It's fun. I'm an instant gratification kind of a person. I love seeing results, and most of the time we're seeing those results. Just as soon as we're doing the procedure. With fillers, it's immediate. So we're going to be doing a lip augmentation today using Restylane, which is one of the dermal filler products that we use. There's several different dermal filler products. Restylane is one of them. Many people have heard of Restylane. There's also Juvederm, and there are several others. I like Restylane for the lips. It works well. It's a hyaluronic acid gel filler, and it kind of gets absorbed by the body over time. So typically lasts for about 9 months to a year. Depending on where you're placing it. So we use it in the lips, we use it in the lines, sort of at the corner of the nose down, the lines at the corner of the mouth down, what we call the marionette line. We use it for cheek augmentation. So there's a lot of things we can do with dermal fillers. Today we're just going to be showing what we can do with the lips.
All right. Our patient is Tatum. She is in fantastic hands, Dr. McGuire. I'm curious, Dr. McGuire, thin lips, is that a product of aging, or is it something hereditary, or can it be both?
Yeah, it can be both. And certainly people that are younger were sort of born with smaller lips, thinner lips, and that's fine. As we do age, our lips shrink a bit. And as the lips shrink, the skin around the lips kind of pleats. And so oftentimes we'll see those fine lines and kind of pleated lines around the lips and around the mouth. So one of the things that we do with fillers oftentimes is deal with those lines around the mouth. For Tatum, she has nice fullness, nice volume in her lips. That's not really the issue. The issue is we'd like to improve the shape a little bit and improve the definition of her lips a bit. So if you could just gently part your lips for a second, great. So we see, she's got a nice full lower lip. She's got pretty nice volume of the upper lip too. I'd just like to see that. I'd like to see the shape of her lips improve just a bit, and I'd like the border to be a little bit better defined.
Okay.
So we've had some numbing cream on there for a while. We're going to go ahead and put some ice on there now. There's also lidocaine in the filler, so as I'm injecting it, it's kind of numbing that way. So it's not terrible. It's usually pretty well tolerated. So I'm just going to be going in. It's a very small needle. I'm going to be right here at the border, and just going along to define the border of the lips.
And you mentioned instant gratification. This is one of those kind of procedures you will almost instantaneously get the desired effect, correct?
That's right, and that's one of the reasons I'm doing this today live on air, because I'd like to show what it looks like on one side that we've treated and compare it to the other side that we haven't yet treated. We're going to be doing a complete treatment today, but we won't show the entire treatment. This whole treatment usually takes me about 15 minutes total. And with the numbing cream, we let that sit on there for a little while. So it's typically about a 30-minute appointment.
And I would think, Dr. McGuire, this is where experience does matter, because we've all seen people, and I'm not going to point in any doctor's direction, but that'll be overdone. This is something that you have to have experience on to know to get the right look, get the desired effect.
No, absolutely. I mean, we've all seen lips that have been overdone, and I'm not a fan of that at all. It's not a very natural look, and in certain places in the country, and in California, L.A., and in Florida and other places, it's a pretty common look. In Louisville, Kentucky, though, it's a bit more of a conservative town. People tend to want to look a little bit more natural.
Sure.
And I think that's a good thing. So I'd like to do a more subtle augmentation. And for a couple of days, there's a little bit of swelling, so the lips are a little fuller initially with the swelling, and then that goes down, obviously, after a few days. We'll go ahead and put some ice on there again.
And Doctor, how long will this last?
So in the lips, it typically lasts about 9 months. So it really depends on where we're using the filler and what product we're using. If you could just gently part your lips here. I'd like to just kind of improve the fullness in this area here. We've got nice fullness here. So we're going to be augmenting a little bit here. There we go. You okay? Mm-hmm. Great. And she's doing great. Most people do very well with this. It's not terribly painful.
You mentioned the pleating of the lips. I'm curious, Doc. For those who smoke, I think also that can cause some pleating of the lips as well. Is this effective in people because of their smoking who have maybe some additional lines due to that?
It is. I think there is some loss of volume and loss of collagen for those people that do smoke, and it's also the pursing of the lips, of course, with smokers. So we can improve that with dermal fillers as well. We're going to go along the lower border of the lip, and then we'll be doing the other side after we're done with the show today.
All right. Again, at Restylane, there is a special that is going on now at the Physician Center for Beauty, also for CoolSculpting as well. Again, the Physician Center for Beauty. If you want to give them a call, take advantage of the events and specials that Marilyn mentioned. Also, Dr. McGuire, I want to thank you for your time and expertise. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thanks. We appreciate you coming by. It's always good to have you come by, and we encourage people to come by and or call and get a consultation with us.
All right. Make that call today. Once again, the Physician Center for Beauty, Shelbyville Road Plaza. You can go online or call that phone number, and we'll see you tomorrow right here on Wave 3 Listens Live.